Here we are. Is this in the right position? No. It's better. Okay, let's warm up a little bit. The Pikachu Toyota Supra, of course. I definitely feel like I can improve on my time around this track. I was doing the track guide the other day and quite quickly cut 5/10 off, so definitely got some more to go. Let's give it a go. $37.5 to beat. See if we can do in the 13 minutes before we start the race. That is not going to be the one. Thanks for joining. Hi there, thanks for joining. Definitely not experienced enough yet at reading chat and driving. Certainly shouldn't be doing that when I'm going through the death chicane. Not advisable. Alright, let's try again. I don't know if it's that bad, it's just not everyone likes driving FF Group 4 cars. I know I'm pretty bored of it. They're not as fun to drive as the Group 3s, and they've just made the Scirocco so overpowered. I mean, you either drive that or you have no chance of being competitive. So, but then I guess it's the same in this race, that you either drive the Supra or the FT1, and you can't really be competitive in much else if everyone else is on their game. So yeah, I think everyone's probably just bored of driving the Scirocco all the time, but I might give Race C a bit of a go later on tonight. This is quite a fun race, to be fair. I know everyone says about this track having been raced a million times, but this layout's actually quite good doing it in reverse. I enjoy it. Coming in too steep on the angle into the entry there. Oh god, literally just got on. 3 times I tried to go through there and 3 times I've hit the barrier. I need to get my eye in. Alright, we've got 10 minutes to the race, so it should be enough to warm up a little bit. turning in quickly enough that time. Yeah, it's good fun, isn't it? I just really don't know why they did it. I mean, I know the FF cars were, you know, way off balance before with Group 4, but they've just gone so much the other way. I mean, at first it was the RCZ, now it's the, you know, in Group 3, and now it's the Scirocco in Group 4. I just really seems to swing one way and then the other with the balancing that they do. It does seem a bit bizarre to me, but I'm sure in reality it's a very hard thing to balance, probably. Right. See if I can actually go through the chicane sensibly this time. Bit loose out of there. That's it. Sometimes I do feel like in this game you just need a good race to straighten you out. Once you get out there with some other cars around you and you following the racing line, hopefully it'll get the eye in a little bit. It's not happening so far. Oh, Christ. Terrible through the S's there. Oh yeah, I'll try and stay chilled. Good advice, especially going through the chicane. God, I was just literally telling a friend earlier about going through there, how you need to not tense up, and that if you think you're going to hit the wall, you definitely are. And now I'm doing exactly the same myself. I need to take my own advice. Sped up. Oof. Slowly coming down on the lap times. Actually, nearly 1.5 tenths up on sector 3 there. That's crazy. I didn't realise I did it that badly on the best lap. Sped up. Ah, powered down just a little bit too early there. Never mind. I'd have been a little bit more patient there. That could have been a lovely launch up the hill. Ooh, wide. Very wide. In the 137s now, at least. I can't quite read the end of that, but I can read the first part. I mean, my racing experience is that I've always loved playing Gran Turismo with my best mate, and we used to play on controller all the time. To be honest, all we ever did was do laps of the Nürburgring, but it was our thing to do. And then a couple of years ago, we've been watching Super GT for quite a while, and like anybody who likes racing games, we dreamt to get in a wheel. I suppose it got to the point where we just decided to take the plunge, and it was about 2 years ago now. I just went and bought a T150 Thrustmaster wheel. I was quite lucky to find this this rig on eBay second-hand for really cheap. I got a GT Omega rig with the TV mount, and just thought, sod it. I was finally at a point in my life where I had a bit of spare money to do it. Had some T3PA Pro Thrustmaster pedals, got those, put a bit of a brake mod on to try and give that some feel, but in hindsight now it's probably absolutely awful, but just absolutely loved it from the get-go. Obviously it was a big learning curve getting onto a wheel, and then I probably only had that for about 6 months, and I decided to buy some Fanatec gear, so I ordered V3 pedals, the CSL Elite base, and again was really lucky. I found a McLaren V1 rim on eBay, and then they discontinued it about 2 or 3 days after I won the bid for it for not a lot of money. So and then just been playing GT Sport ever since. I haven't really got any real experience other than watching YouTubers that I like Super GT and Kirith and people like that. And I was, not that I'm at that standard at the moment I don't think, but I was an A+ rated driver on my old personal account. Obviously started a new account for the YouTube channel. We're up to AS now, and I hope that I'll be back up to speed to get that to an A+S in the near future. Never had any actual racing experience, as much as I'd absolutely love to, obviously, to get behind the wheel of something proper, or to have a go in a decent go-kart or something would just be an absolute dream come true. So I'm turning in way too early on that. But yeah, that's it. How about yourself? Do you stream, or you just like to sim race for fun? Fair play if you made it to be an A-rated on a controller. I don't think I could have done. My friend was trying to teach me, my best mate who I bought the rigs with at the we bought the rigs at the same time as each other. He'd started playing the daily races on controller before then, and was trying to convince me, this is how much of a pleb I was, he had to convince me that manual was faster than automatic, and I was trying to tell him that changing gears on a controller was too hard, and so he got me into doing it that way. And I guess because I can, drive a car, doing manual, or at least the the Tiptronic gear shifting on a natural wheel seemed a lot more natural to me than on a controller. So, but yeah, I know there's some really fast controller players out there, but that was hard for me, seriously hard. So fair play if you're an AS. I think there was that one kid, wasn't there, who was on what was the racing team that Tidgeney's on? Lazarus. I'm sure there was a Lazarus driver who was on controller and he was like keeping up with World Tour drivers who were on wheels. It seemed pretty ridiculous. Just shows you can really be fast with anything that you like if you try. Alright, preparing to match. Let's see what we get. Thanks for joining, Luffy. I mean, that must be rough. How can you practice all the time on a controller and then you turn up to the World Tour and you've got to be on a wheel? I lost loads of time when I first switched from controller to wheel. I thought, oh God, what have I done? Spent all this money buying a wheel and I can't use it. But after a couple of weeks, obviously, you get used to it and end up being faster than you were before. But yeah, that's got to be tough. Got top quality Russian behind us there. Yeah, I guess you're right. It's about the way you control the car, isn't it? And how gentle you are on the controls. Some football fans in the chat. Oh, awesome. Oh, that must be so much fun. I've seen some of the Club 100 videos when Steve was putting those up before. That looks like a great thing to be a part of. If this chap's trying to bait people into football banter when we're playing GT Sport while the football's on, I don't think he's going to get many biters of that, is he? I thought that was Brembo Baggins for a second there. That'd be a quality name. Yeah, I can imagine. I've heard it's the tyres, isn't it? Tyres in karting, it just cost you an absolute fortune. Oh, was it 1-0? To be honest with you, I haven't watched any of the football so far. I don't really follow football at the best of times, and I find England reasonably uninspiring to watch, so not my sport. No, everyone's getting very excited about the prospect of getting into the finals though, but I can see it not happening. Alright, here we go, first race of the night. Hesitant on the power there, it's cost me. Right, so I'll get through here cleanly all of these laps. Cleanly through there. Oh, Maori Popcorn having a big old moment in front. Don't clip this chap's nose behind. There we go. I think I'm going to have to work to keep this guy behind me. A little bit of first just to turn the car in there. Oh, that's a bad line. Oh god. I'm gonna have to let him through here. No choice. Surely he's got enough pace to overtake. Maybe not. Crikey. I thought he was going to fly past me there. I absolutely fluffed it coming out of that last chicane. Letting Maori sail off into the sunset here. Come on, let's see if we can pull away here and get out of the slip. Ooh, that's not good. Just missed the barrier there. God. I have to let him go there. I've got dirty tyres as well. See if we can get him back. That was a silly mistake. Oh, God. Oh. I guess he couldn't really steer out of the way there. Feel bad to kind of block that guy. Oh, 1.3 seconds now because of that to this Spaniard in front. Let's see what we can do. He hasn't been the best through the chicane, so hopefully I can gain some time on him through there. A bit too shallow. Still getting used to how early you have to turn in for that. You're so blind when you turn in for that apex. Scooby Junior's almost done the same as me on the last lap there. Oh, bit of death behind us there. It's unfortunate. That's a bit better. Still a bit stabby on the controls, but well, it's looking like third place unless something drastic happens on this last lap. It's not over till it's over though. Especially not on this track. Yeah, I think this guy's just maintaining too much pace for anything to happen unless he gets out of shape here again. See if we can link up these S's nicely. Turned in too late there. Flirting with death on the side of the grass there. Apologise by the way if you can hear my accelerator pedal every time I lift off. I've got the piston on the back, the accelerator pedal. That's had plenty of the grease put on it, and it still just wants to squeak at the minute. It's driving me bonkers. Oh dear. Well, not a bad start for the first race of the night. At least I managed not to die in the... yeah, I don't actually have a pet bird. Exactly what I was saying there, though, about needing a race to focus in sometimes. I felt like I could barely go through that chicane at all when I was doing quali. And then in the race there, I just went through it 4 times without any real drama. Yeah, V3 pedals. I've seen a few people have that exact same problem, unfortunately, but it's one of those things. What I really need to do, last time this happened, I had to disassemble the whole of the back of it and really get the lubricant into the kind of housing that the piston goes into, but I haven't really got the time to do that now. Yeah, I've seen a couple of others have it as well. It's unfortunate, isn't it? Luckily for me, I've got these headphones on, so... yeah, thanks, man. It's feeling a lot smoother. So how long have we got? 8 minutes till that. Oh, that's not even started for entry yet. Let's see if we can get some decent results on here. Oh. If I actually get this up on here, I can probably... see more of the chat. It's good having the chat come up on the screen here, but as soon as you get over a certain amount of characters, it does just cut off. But I suppose that's why streamers have multiple screens, so I don't think I'm quite at the point of investing yet with a... spray lubricant. That's a good idea, actually. I hadn't thought about that. What type do you need to use, though? Is it like silicone lube, or did you put WD-40 on it or something? Can't believe, as an Englishman, to not have a can of WD-40 in my downstairs cupboard is sacrilege, really. I mean, I don't think I've ever been in a house in England that hasn't got a can of WD-40 in it somewhere apart from my own. I really need to get some. And then straight into it. Yeah, I know, right? An Englishman with no WD-40, and I don't drink hot drinks. I wouldn't thank you for a cup of tea or coffee. There we are. What's going on there? I'm obviously just trying too hard while I'm qualifying or something. I don't know what's going on. If I could sort that exit out there as well coming up the hill, that's where I'm going to get down to a low 37, I think. That and then hooking up these S's like I did once or twice in that race. It's definitely a weakness of mine coming through here. Nah, on the power too early there. Hopefully it won't be too much more ranking up to do on this account before we'll be getting in with some decent drivers. I have a bit more A+ competition. W40 white lithium grease. Okie doke. I'll have to check that out. Definitely need something on it. I can't continue with it as it is for too much longer. It's driving me bonkers. If I'm shifting down second too early then. Okay. That last corner there I really can't seem to grasp. Oh, way overslowed there. Not the best. It's going to be a half decent time, but definitely not an improvement. Evening, thanks for joining. Don't know how long you guys have been in the Discord for, but it seems like an awesome community. I can't believe I only just found out about it recently. I've watched Kirith for a little bit, but just completely missed out on the Discord. And then I think I heard him mentioning it about some liveries or something that someone was making. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. Try and get some good races in for you. This Baz a bit of a demon on the track, is he? Probably got enough time to finish this lap. Wow. Nearly did a 360 on the nose there. That's pretty impressive. Let's have a minute's rest in between for the next race. Where are the top 10s down to now? Yeah, I mean, I'm the same. On a good day, if I can get within a second of the the top 5 to 10 times, then I'm happy with that. And how these guys put in these sort of times, and it's the same names every week, isn't it? And there's obviously something to it. People like Agu and the PR1 drivers, just absolutely mad. Don't they sell those as ice creams, or is that not the same thing? Was a frozen Mars bar a different beast to a Mars bar ice cream? It's probably sacrilege to say that to a Mars bar ice cream player. Oh, a frozen Mars bar fan, rather, if I say the right words. So, down to nearly a 1:36 flat, 1.5 seconds off the number 1 time. Crazy to think. I mean, I've got easily 2 or 3 tenths that I could shave off my time. Maybe if I really linked it up, 5 tenths, but that was kind of what I was thinking. I mean, you freeze a Mars bar, that new guy's just going to turn absolutely rock solid, isn't it? Right. See if we can get past Das Scooby Jr. this time round. And that's the Renzo, isn't he? That chap in the purple Supra who was in Kirith and Super GT's video. I don't know if I'm getting mixed up with that name. For you guys that just joined, I do apologise for the budgie in the room. He likes to make noise every time I lift off the accelerator for some reason at the minute. We're looking to get that fixed. Right, what can we do? Starting to get a little trickle of A+ drivers in the lobbies. Is it getting up on the driver rating now a little bit? Where's it up to? Not that you ever want to get too hooked on this sort of thing, but I do have a goal of getting to A+. Still a little way off at the minute. 40,000 need 14, well 50,000 basically don't need to be A+. I do not like the way that's frozen though, that doesn't look good. Don't say you're going to kick me out. No? Okay. Here we go. Oh yes it is, yeah. I'll give you a quick tour of the livery. Whoever made this is an absolute beast. Look at that, Pikachu all over it. I haven't got any side view either, I don't think, but it's got Pikachu all down the side of it as well. Absolutely awesome. Easily worth a couple of tenths. Fluff that. Alright, never mind. Let's see what we can do. Guy behind me's got off to a fairly poor start, so nothing to worry about there. Never mind, right. Ooh, okay. Let off the brake there very gradually, thinking holding it down for a bit longer would do something, but that really didn't stop the car. come on. Hey, Kirith. Thanks for checking in, man. Yeah, I mean, at a certain point you just got to accept that you're not into football. The whole of the rest of your gender is, and you know, you just got to embrace it. Go sim racing instead. Okay. Pressure's on now. I've got the Godfather in the room. I need to try and catch up with these three in front. Then I can't be languishing 1.5 seconds behind more than. I like that. I really appreciate it, Kirith. Thanks for your kind words in the Discord as well, mate. Really appreciate it. Slowly gaining. I'd love to catch this guy in third. I think he's made a couple of mistakes. I really should be up there fighting with him, but he's made too many of my own. Oh dear, he really didn't want to do that. He's made it easy on me. Little purple sector, very nice. I wonder if by some miracle I can get in the slipstream of this guy in front. Yeah, fortunately there's always going to be a fair amount of death on this track, isn't there? One of my first YouTube videos that I made was around this this track, but Dragon's Trail 1 in the Group 2 cars, called Last Man Standing, and it was literally a case in a couple of the races that I was in that if you just managed to get around cleanly, you were gaining at least 2 or 3 positions. Almost feels like a bit of a hollow victory to get an overtake that way, but I guess we're all competing on the same track, aren't we? Right. Is there going to be any more death on the last lap? Gonna need it to be in order to catch up with these chaps. Just a bit of a graze there. Was that starting from the back, I'm guessing, Damo? That was, oh yeah, of course, yeah, starting from 16. It's nice to have a track where you can overtake, though, isn't it? I mean, there's some tracks where, you know, if somebody's not completely taken themselves out, then you've just got no opportunity to gain positions. It's all about qualification. I do like it that there's definitely room for moving up here, and not just through people smashing it up in the chicane, but also through you know, having some room to actually make some racing moves. It's nice. Well, third again, but can't complain too much about that. Didn't drive the best on the first couple of laps. Need to be able to open this chat to actually be able to read it. Which tracks would no overtaking be? I'm trying to think. Now, there's definitely a... where are the places that put me on the spot now? I feel like there's some tracks where it's a procession. You're going around. I mean, certainly Brands Hatch can be very tricky to make overtakes, at least without, you know, completely putting you and the other guy at risk, unless they mess up after what's the corner after the downhill left-hander. Brands Hatch is Monaco, yeah. Catching a bit, Damo. Thanks for tuning in. I think we're going to be in the same situation again, where we're miles off of Group 4. Yeah. The timing never seemed to used to be like this. You used to be able to jump from race to race quite easily. I don't know if it's just me that's found that, but the timing this week and last week, you really have to stick to one race or the other. Not the end of the world. I mean, I'm more of a fan of this race this week, I think, than the Group 4s, the Scirocco Cup that's going on in Race C. It's not really long enough to be able to either. I mean, only doing 8 laps on racing hards, it's a bit strange. It feels like a Race B with a bit of tyre wear added, doesn't it? It doesn't even really seem to affect the lap times that people put in. Thanks very much, dude. See you in the next one. Suppose we'll all find out. Was it 1-1, wasn't it, at half time? Be very tense in a lot of pubs and households across the country right now. There we go. Oh, not as good as I thought. I must have fluffed the first corner. God, got a bit aggressive on the throttle there, didn't I? That's better out of there. I need to do it like that more often. Keep the car straight. Don't know how I quite got away with that. That was a horrible angle going into that first part of the chicane there. So much time in that last sector. I don't know what I did on my fastest lap in Sector 3 last time. Must have ruined my exit down the back straight, because That's twice now I've been, well, first 1.5 and then 2 tenths up in sector 3 and still not beat my best time. Strange. Not going to be an improvement this time. That's better though. Way down in sector 1 though, look at that, that's not good. It's my exit to corner 1 ruining me there. Oh, hello. That's just absolute butchery of that little section of corners there. Not good at all. God, those curves are scary when you get on the wrong side of them. Sure, everyone's had it. This corner coming up here when you're on the regular layout, you know as soon as you put that one tyre a little bit too far over and it gets over that second ridge on the curb, it's, you know, change of underwear time, isn't it? One thing I haven't really looked at is different cars around here this week. I know that the FT1 was viable, some people were saying, but I haven't tried anything different. Might have to give something else a go at some point. Mix it up a little bit. Okay, could have a chance of a small improvement here if we hook these corners up properly. He says as he completely misses the first apex. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, good lap. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I have to go again on that one. Yeah, there she goes. Right. Let's go open the window in here a little bit. It's absolutely boiling with this wheel going. GTR, yeah. It's definitely got the power, hasn't it? I think I'd be terrified of the potential understeer going through the chicane in that thing, but it could be worth a go, couldn't it? Plus side of having my window open is the fresh breeze and the ventilation. Downside is neighbours listening to me talking to myself and probably thinking that I'm absolutely mad. Yeah, the power on oversteer of that GTR is like nothing else, isn't it? And even in second gear when you're pulling out of corners. That final chicane would be very interesting, wouldn't it, getting on the back straight? Who was it though? I think it was PR1 Fire, wasn't it, that always used to be ridiculously fast in the GTR. It just had some sort of ability with that car or a kinship with it. It was unreal the times that he used to put in that. Not quite the exit up there I was hoping for. Oh yeah. Do you know what? I don't know if I've even driven the M6 before. That sounds crazy, but I've not got much money on this account, but definitely the last few races that I've done, I should have enough to buy a couple of Group 3 cars, I'd like to think. Oh, there we go. That was nice. Do you know, it's only going to be a very minor one, but this could be an improvement. Still watch out for second gear, okay. No improvement there. It must be on that corner coming down the hill at the back then that I was a lot faster on before. Got good out of the final chicane there. Same culprits in this one. Got somebody in the F-type at the back. That's a little bit of a left field choice. The Beetle as well has always got big potential, isn't it, through the corners. I bet down that downhill triple chicane, that's quite a fast car, but just, I guess, lacks down the straights, doesn't it? Oh. I'm not looking what I am doing. Not sure how I feel about this. It seems to be a growing trend, and I appreciate the friendliness, and there's nothing bad in it, but people who just come in and say hello to everybody else that's from their country, I find it really weird. You've never been in a race with them before, you don't know who they are, and they just say hello to all the other British people. I find it just a bit strange. Oh, actually no, I take that back. He said hello to a Finnish guy as well, so I don't know what I'm talking about, but I see that being a bit of a growing trend lately. A bit bizarre. Yeah, some weeks are a bit more like that as well, aren't they? You can get away with running all sorts of different cars, and I think they're some of the most fun races then, because they've got strengths in different parts of the track, and yeah, it's like real GT racing, isn't it? You go from one track to the next, and they have slight strengths in some points, and you have to work that to your advantage, but more often than not, unfortunately, it ends up like this, isn't it, where you either need to be in the meta car or you need to be ridiculously quick. That's, I guess, the other choice. You could just be like Will Murdoch or something and be fast in whatever you get behind the wheel of. Using all the track there. Oh dear. Nearly messed that up severely. Oh no. That's the same chap that did that last race or the race before last, wasn't it? Bless him. Ah, rest in peace, my friends. Alright. Time to see if we can catch JII Rabbit, or if we're going to be racing on our own. That's better. Okay, gaining on him slightly down this back straight. Not going to be enough to get in the slipstream, but could get close-ish by T1. Oh, a bit overzealous there. Almost went full throttle halfway around the corner there and didn't lift off. That would have been silly. Looking like we've got similar pace to the guy in front so far. It's just whether he's going to be more consistent or I am, I suppose. I'd love it if I can keep doing that corner like that all night. I haven't hit that exit to the last apex there well all night. He's definitely faster through a couple of the corners than me. What can we do for the all-important setup though? I need to stop using second there where I don't need it. That's just over slowing the car. It's cost me quite a bit there. Okay. It's better. Bit slidey, but better. 2 more laps to see what we can do. Come on. Just grazed the barrier there, I think. Oh, did more than graze it there. Oh, and then shifted way too early there. Scared I was going to go understeering on and off into the marbles. Definitely thought for a second there that my back tyre was going to slip over the edge of that curb. Yeah, he's pulled out a healthy lead on us now. Never mind. Just not consistent enough. Had the pace that first lap and a half, definitely I feel. And just made too many errors, unfortunately. Only hit one wall on the way through that time. It's a bonus. Yeah, fair play to this guy in front. He's still pulling away and maintaining the gap. This is what I commented to Kirith on his video earlier today about his race against Super GT was that I think what's most intimidating against a driver like that is the sheer consistency, isn't it? They are obviously quick, but it's the ability to be quick lap after lap after lap. Still number 6 car in that race, so should be a nice little improvement on the DR. Yeah, you're absolutely right, it's the consistency, yeah, definitely. Oh well, still a decent result. I guess I'm at that stage now where I feel like I'm fast enough to be obviously at the top of these lobbies, and if I could sort my consistency out a little bit, I'd be. Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah, good driving. Well-deserved win there. I'd rather be battling for 7th or 8th place in a really competitive lobby than be driving 2.5 seconds either side on my own in this sort of race, but always good fun nonetheless. Right. How long have we got? Got 8 minutes, so let's see. I'm going to get probably some daily workout car now, yeah, there we go. In fact, so can you imagine if we got a Group 3 car? I was going to say if it's Group 3 I've got to use it, but it is a road going F-Type, we will not be using that. Let's have a look. So suggestions were either GTR or the M6. I'm curious about the M6 I literally don't think I've ever driven it before, even on my other account. Where are we going? BMW. Ah, I've got that one. Are the stats exactly the same on that? Oh. With the M-Power livery. Well, let's give it a go. Any ideas on brake balance for this car? Is it like the Supra, which you sort of run +1 to the rear, or? Nice. I'm glad I didn't buy the other one then. Oh, there we go. I must have got that as my daily workout car. 2 to the rear is always a safe bet, isn't it? That's what I see basic Ollie go for all the time. If he's not sure, just 2 to the rear. It seems like a good idea, doesn't it? I went through a phase on this game where any rear-wheel drive car that I drove, I think it was after I was driving the R8 for a little while, and you have to have your brake bias way forward on that, and I started doing the same with all rear-wheel drive cars, and then suddenly realised you're absolutely crippling yourself. That's not what I want. See, I've literally never driven this thing before. Traction control even on. Oh, she sounds beefy. I'm not sure that anybody can, to be honest with you. It's such a handful. I tried to use it for the quali around Catalonia. Was it last week or no, 2 weeks ago, wasn't it? And oh my god, that car's just such a handful. It snaps on you just out of nowhere so often. Oh, I like the sound of this car. Yeah, the exhaust snorting away on the downshifts there. I'm sure that'll be fine come the race. What about shifting on this? I don't know if it's actually faster to short shift it or if it's one that you rev out. Just give that a little bit of a test. So, yeah, the speed still seems to climb quickly enough on the short shift. suppose in the race it's not going to... Just rev it normally, yeah? Ah, okay. God, this is so handy actually, having viewers on a stream you can ask ask opinions of. Gosh, she's a big old girl to get through that chicane though. Very stable feeling though, compared to the Supra. Probably a bit more brave on the power. Although you were saying to watch out for second gear, right? That's still a bit of a beast. Hey. Yeah. It could still go if it wanted to, couldn't it? That could be quite a cool combo, actually, couldn't it? I'm guessing this is what Super GT drove, right, when he did the BMW season on FIA? Would he have driven this in Group 3? He wouldn't have driven the M3, would he? I mean, he had to be insane to do such a thing. So I'm guessing it was this on the M4 that he used. Yeah, I need to take a bit of a different approach through the chicane in this car. I think maybe a quick downshift or something to swing the car in. Definitely a skill to drive in every different car, isn't there? They all got their own personalities that you need to learn and know how to get the most out of. This is going to be an important one for the race to know what I'm doing through here. So let's try it in third. Yeah, that's much better. No, you get on the power super early there as well. Need to be lapping in the low 38s really, don't you, during the race? Which I'm definitely not doing at the moment. Although that was with a barrier hit, obviously. There we go. Just got to be a bit more aggressive and brave with it. I might even go 3 to the rear. I don't know how much that will help. I just need to turn in earlier for that one. Okay, yeah. Full acceleration with full lock. Never a good idea in any Group 3 car. Oh, I turned in too early there. Right, we've got time for one more practice of the old death chicane. Chicane of death. Whichever way around you prefer. suppose depending which way around that is, it could be which way around the track is, couldn't it? It could be chicane of death one way around and the death chicane the other way around, so everyone just instantly knows which layout you're talking about. Alright, this could be interesting. Let's see what we can do. This is probably where we realise, or I realise very quickly, that I'm fast enough when I'm in the meta car, and when I'm not in the meta car it's going to be an absolute nightmare, but let's see. I'm sure it'll be fun whatever happens. I might end up having a bit more of a tussle with some people and having to race. Okay, another A+ driver in this time. Real mixed bag in the lobby there. A+, B drivers. Guess there's a lot of football fans not racing tonight. Rabbit up front again. Yeah, definitely. 100%. You said you're AS, right? There's a fair few AS in here. It'd be a bit of a baptism of fire then, wouldn't it? Never even done a race before, and then you jump in and... I see people do that, like I suppose your Super GTs and Will Murdochs and people like that. They just log on a Monday evening, first time on, start from the back. You've got to be really confident in your driving abilities to do that, haven't you? Yeah, I always feel like it feels slightly different each time round as well. I don't know if it's because you forget what it drove like last time, but or they maybe tweak the BOP here and there. But I do always feel like it feels a little bit different from time to time. Right, there she is, the Big Bimmer. What can we do? Solo Brit as well. Not often you see that. Everyone really is watching the football. I think that IGTSH, that's some sort of race team, aren't they? You see a few of those prefixes about on people's names. Okay, here we go. Cool, it's a beast off the line, look at that. Okay, take it easy. Yeah, need to learn quickly to do better than that, crikey. I don't think touching the brake was the smartest thing there. These boys are quick in front. Regrettably, unless there's some fighting happens that leads to a bit of death, I think it might be about keeping the South African off my back this race, and that'll be about it. Let's see. They are fighting though, it's always helpful. They've also got each other's slip though, I suppose, which is not so helpful. Look at Rabbit's just pulling off, letting those two quite happily fight away behind him while he drives off into the sunset. He's got to be, what, 1.2, 1.5 seconds ahead of the guy in second now. It's better. It just feels like you're off the throttle for ages coming through there in this car. I'm sure that's just down to my driving ability. Oh, he's gone way too deep. This is why I love online racing. You do never know when it's over. It just takes one little mistake from somebody and suddenly you're back in the race with them. Oh, speaking of which. Oh no. If I'd left that in fourth, then I would have been fine. No. Come on. Oh god. Absolute bottled it. Oh, there we go. Catastrophic failure. Never mind. Where can we get back to? See if I can fight through, get some places back. yeah. It's like, oh yeah, and by the way, only use first for pulling away. I mean, it's a silly mistake in the first place. I tapped the brake as I was going around the corner, which was always going to lead to it just understeering off, and then just decided to keep my foot planted. Actually got away with it, holding it in fourth gear, and then as soon as I went to third, back was gone. And then, yeah, pulling away there was a bit of a catastrophe, wasn't it? Driving it like a dodgem through that section at the moment. I certainly see why people do use this car. I think there's something I'm not quite doing right with the way I'm handling it. It feels very understeery for me, but I think I'm just still driving it like it's the Supra, and it's definitely not. Oh no. There's a little flashback to what I did one lap ago there. Oh, hello. Bit fruity. .8 seconds to 10th. Got to try and at least get a top 10, surely. Although I'm going to need him to really mess his lap up for that to happen. Ooh, okay. Yeah, not driving smoothly now. I need to focus. I really thought I was going to hit that first wall on the left there. Really thought it was. Oh no, we are going to get a top 10. What's happened? Oh, no we're not. Game's just trolling me. I don't know if you guys saw that on the screen as well. It looked like he just stopped and was sat in the middle of the track. Thought he'd been kind enough to bin it for us to give me a top 10. best part of that race was that last corner. I think that's the highlight of that. Yeah, back to Supra. I think it was an interesting experiment. I think I probably just need to spend some more time in quali in it. I mean, crikey, look, I got a SLS finished further ahead than me. I just think the Lexus RCF as well. I'm surprised you don't get more people using that, and that's always normally a sort of reasonably competitive car. I think we'll jump back in the Supra and try and see if we can keep up with a couple of the big boys that are getting into these lobbies. Right. Switch back over and get a couple of laps in. Oh, before I do, if can't remember who mentioned it, but if you wanted to see how do we see this here? Change car. In no way can I take credit for this whatsoever, but look at that for a livery. I've always been a fan of a livery that's just a bit of a laugh. I mean, it's not a game to be taken too seriously at the end of the day, is it? I just love the idea of overtaking someone and they see him Pikachu with that look on his face as the car drives past you. So, big shout out to whoever made that. Right. Get back in the flow of things with this car quickly. And we're still going to make progress on the DR overall tonight. Yeah, move forward about 2,500, so edging towards it. It just always feels really fast to get up to like a B and then to an A driver. Because I've leveled up a couple of old accounts before. I had previous moments where I thought I was going to do a YouTube channel and then never saw it through, and leveled up an account for that and then leveled this up account as well. It just feels so quick to get there, and then you get to A and it's just like the wheels have come off, you know. Device is no longer responding. We'll get there soon enough. Okay. Came in a bit hot there. Don't know how this would work, but it would be wonderful if somehow doing some laps in that BMW just made me a magical driver in the Supra now. Just made this thing feel like, oh, that did feel amazing to be fair, compared to trying to take the old boat through there. That was nice. One of the problems with this Supra is it does love to over-rotate, but once you can get used to controlling it a little bit, and it's really just about respecting it on the throttle, I guess, and treating the brakes the right way, then it's such a lovely car to drive. My favourite track on this game by far is Lago Maggiore, just the regular way round Group 3, and this car is always a beast around there. Absolutely love it. Breaks my heart if Lago Maggiore ever comes up and it's the opposite way round, because then that Renault RS01 is the meta car normally, or the R8, and they are just the opposite of fun to drive. Oh, hello. Yeah, that coming out of Big Banky Boy, and then you come up over the crest, don't you, and down into that beautiful, what is normally a really beautiful technical section coming up the hill. And going the other way, it feels horrible. The car just wants to understeer off the track, and got to say hats off though to whoever creates these fantasy tracks, because some of them are absolutely fantastic. I mean, this track, Lago Maggiore, and everyone obviously loves Trial Mountain and can't wait for that to come back in GT7. Some really, really great tracks. Yeah, well, after you, yeah, because you come up round the hill, don't you, through that left-hander, and then you've got that other S-bend section where you're going uphill and then dropping down, aren't you, like you're on a roller coaster. It is all very strange. I don't know if they ever actually do that in real life though. I mean, how many... I've certainly never seen it where you have real life racing tracks where you'd race one way and then they're like, oh no, we're going to do it in reverse. They're generally designed, aren't they, with a direction and an idea and a flow in mind, I would have thought anyway. I mean, I've obviously never designed a racetrack, but you would imagine that these people know what they're doing and think about how the race is going to flow. Lacking a bit of pace here, but I'm sure we'll be okay. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that actually, but in real life where you've got crash safety to take into account, you'd yeah, you'd be in some serious trouble, wouldn't you? You suddenly got a barrier that's angled to deflect somebody away from something and it's just utterly T-boning them head on. Would not be good. I suppose that's one of the fun things about video games, isn't it? You can have a bit more freedom with reality than what you'd have in real life. Right, in the 37s there, that's a bit better. Out of that first corner there. Just caught that second little bit of curve there, a bit too wrong. Lifts the car up, you lose traction and you're off. Oh, that's lovely though. If I could do that corner like that every time, that'd be a dream. Taking all that curve. Hello. I wonder who we're going to be in with this time. Hopefully some of the A+ boys at the front to try and give me something to chase and to aim for. Yeah, that is not the way to do that in the race. Give the arms 30 seconds rest. bit of water. Yeah, you can't see it on that screen, but we're on a 37.5 at the minute. I'm convinced I can get that to be a 37.3, 37.2. Just didn't seem to have the pace tonight when I've logged on at all. The French taking over the top of the leaderboard. Yeah, there we go. Got some good drivers. And back with the top quality Russian behind us again. And this Maori popcorn chap. It's weird. I don't know if he must have just been having an off night, but I'm sure I was racing against that Maori popcorn guy the other night. And he didn't have a particularly good quali time. And I was beating him. And now he's on a 37 flat, starting at the front and leading races. He's obviously just having an off afternoon. My driving scares me too. That's a good one. See quite a few more of the European drivers saying that they're streaming on Twitch. I'd love there to be more of an audience for this game on Twitch, because it's such a great platform to stream on. Don't get me wrong, I love YouTube for the way it works with uploading videos and the comments and all that kind of thing that you can get. But Twitch, such a great platform for streaming and viewing on. But just no one in this country seems to watch it on there. All of the big GT Sport drivers are on YouTube, aren't they? Okay. Might be my last one this race. We'll see how it goes. If it's a good one, we'll call it a night here. See if we can get a good result to finish things off. Oh no, spoke too soon. I was about to say my squeaky pedal's fixed itself. It has not. Definitely stopping off as in WD-40 on the way home tomorrow. Alright, here we go. Oh no. Oh, I felt like I kind of led that guy into that. I got a bit wide myself and he's just died a death behind us, bless him. Oh god. Jeez. Got quite lucky that the water's open there like the sea for Moses. Extra time, tense. I guess there's got to be a result, right? There's no draws. Oh, that's what I needed to do there. God, he's still gaining on me though. I'm not going to defend. Cheers, Kiriath. I see that pop up in there. I'm just a bit preoccupied at the moment, trying to survive, but thanks for checking in, dude. I guess everybody started like this somewhere, like you say, huh? God, look at the slipstream there. But yeah, I've left that way too open for him. Fair play. Trouble is, I'm going to be right in his gearbox now. Let's just let off. Oh, I've absolutely fluffed that. That's the very polite way of putting it. Christ. He's not having the smoothest of races, the, is it Hungarian driver in front of us here though? I feel like there's room to get back in this. Not the best, not the best. Come on. 2 more laps, what can we do? Gaining on him fractionally. I think that's my problem tonight, is that corner. I'm taking way too shallow an angle. It's shooting me right out there. I need to sort that out. There we go. Catching him a bit. No. How have I done that? I must have not pressed the brake down enough. I swear I broke at my normal time there. Nightmare. Alright, gonna have to go defensive here. Let him take the outside. That's better. There we go. So I need to do that every time. Now, don't know if the Dutchman's going to work with me here or if he's going to go for the full send. I'm guessing he's going to full send it. Or just go straight in the back of me and go past. Okay, buddy. I'll see how it is. I'll have you down the back straight, don't worry. Whoa. God, I know I was in the slipstream there, but I felt like he broke a little bit early. Might be me. That's twice in a row now I've bottled that corner, so that's probably me. Whew. Right. What's going to happen down this last corner? Unless he absolutely knackers himself, he's got to have third in the bag, I would have thought. Yeah, never mind. Should have been fighting for second there, but such as life. Oh, right. Got time for one more. Let's see if we can get a good result before the night is out. Couldn't quite see what's oh yeah. Didn't quite see what Kirith said there. I was in the heat of that triple apex out the back, hanging on for dear life, thinking I was doing okay at the time. Foolishly. Trying to inhale a bit of water there, wasn't good. Zombies are eat brain. You are in safe. That's probably quite funny if said in the right order, isn't it? Okay. Might just have got time to very quickly just watch this lap and try and get a bit of a visualization for how these guys are taking these corners. The other day, there's definitely having problems through the chicane, but T1 I was flying around it, and now I think it must be shifting to second just a little bit too early. It's pulling the car in, and I'm coming flat across that apex. Oh, I mean, that's where it starts from. Oh, God. Yeah, see, they don't turn into shift down to second until he's at the apex there. Oh, he goes into sixth with the chicane. Oh, God. Absolutely flying. This is the other section where I really need to gain some time as well, is coming through here. Turning nice and early into that blind apex. How does he stay on there? I feel like if I did that, I'd be way off into that barrier. I don't know how warm it actually is right now, but every time I race, I've got the wheelbase fan blowing right above my legs. It's so goddamn hot in this room. It's like I need a fan blowing between my legs permanently. That's better. Okay, let's try and have a couple of good laps. Not overdriving it. Nice and smooth. Too wide there. Still smooth though. Wow, sixth kind of holds the car a little bit more stable through there. Still didn't manage to do it as quickly as I've done before though. Alright, it's a decent pace setting lap. Smoother through there. Oh, thought a cheeky little flick down to fifth there was gonna help turn the car in. Way too early. Can't have time for one more proper start. No, just need to stick with what I know through there on fifth gear, I think. Yeah, I know how to do that corner in fifth, do not know how to do it in sixth yet. Definitely learned something on that corner from watching that replay. I'm switching down to fourth before, way too early there. Felt a bit slow coming down the hill there, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's definitely cost me some time there. Slide in the old car. New fastest time by what? That was a marginal gain if I ever saw one. Crikey. basically the same time as before. Yeah. Oh well, an improvement for the night. If you'd have asked me at the beginning of the night, do you want to be able to improve your quality time? Answer definitely would have been yes. If it would have been by that kind of margin, I'm not too sure, but don't know if it would have updated on here yet. Yeah, I mean we're still starting behind the same drivers as before. An R4M behind us. Oh, yeah, it's already updated. Right, last race of the night. What can we do? Other than pour water all over myself. That's good air for that. Oh, was that celebration I heard? I don't know if that's gold just went in. Either that or someone's getting attacked outside. Hopefully the former. Is the lobby going to load? Got a speed come up on the wheel, that's promising. No audio though. Come on, give me some audio. There we are. Lovely. Look at that, Das Scooby Jr. He's definitely improved his time, hasn't he? He was starting just one position ahead of me before. I'm sure he was on a similar race time to me. Fair play. He's taken 4 tenths off, I think. 3 tenths. I think I remember racing R4M Cedric before. I used to have an R4M account. I was R4M race steward for a bit as my sort of messing around account. It was good times that when Super GT was at the peak of his viewership and there was loads of R4Mers appearing in lobbies. It was always a chuckle to see what people's names were and what they'd come up with. Right, here we go. I'd love to get ahead of some of these, or one of these A+ drivers. That would be a nice result. Really should have been sticking with Dixon in that last race. He made a few mistakes. I just made way too many more. Here we go. That is not the start we needed. Bit silly there. I was definitely getting taken out by R4M Cedric there. Fair play, I think he avoided me to not ruin my race and took himself out instead. Ooh, that's offline. Thanks for the love nudge there, my friend. I'm sure it wasn't intentional. Oh my god, I just lost. That was so weird. I just lost every bit of force feedback on my wheel going through that bit. And it came back as I hit the right hand part of the chicane. God, that was scary. Okay, somehow these lot haven't completely dropped me. Let's have a clean lap this time. This Italian right up in my business. Bit less contact through there this time. Oh dear. The Italians died a death. Braking too early for that. I'm paranoid because I went so deep twice on the last occasion, on the last race rather. That's better through there. There we go. Come on, let's get within the slipstream. Always easy to get overexcited about going purple on lap 2. Ooh, my goodness. I tried to be way too brave on the pedal there. It's cost me. There we are. Oh no. Oh no, that's going to be a penalty surely. Yeah. Ah, what a silly move. Just took my eye off the ball there. Far too excited about how well the the previous corner had gone. Oh, hello. Bit of slipstream. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, yeah. You're going to get the position back in a second. Oh, come on, dude. I mean, I definitely made a little bit of contact with him there, but he wouldn't have lost any position. I don't know if he deliberately gave me a nudge there, but that's quite frustrating. Give him the benefit of the doubt. Been driving really slowly there. Cedric's caught up with us. He was way back before. Ooh. That's unfortunate. Caught up with him at just the wrong moment there. Can we get the run coming out of this corner here? Seems positive. Is it going to be enough? Don't think it is. No, no. Oh well. That was mostly my own doing there. I can't believe I gave myself that penalty. I definitely would have been fighting for, if not cleanly in third place, if it wasn't for that. Never mind. Decent race to finish the night off on. Ended up moving gradually more towards the A+ target as well, so going to be on what, about 43,000 driver rating, so 8,000 more to go. Doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm sure it will take me a little while to get there. There we are. Well, thanks so much if anybody, to anybody rather, who's been watching, and for your comments and support, and look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Have a good night.